If you're a Muppets fan like me, you might not have known about a calendar that appeared in the 80s where several characters recreated famous paintings. Kermit the Frog was transformed into a 1770 portrait called the Blue Boy, but for his portrayal, it was called the Green Boy. The Blue Boy was painted by Thomas Gainsborough of England. He was a popular painter at the time and created the piece to submit to the Royal Academy in England. In the 1700s in England, Romanticism was the dominant genre. Art of this era fit within the emerging novels of the time, which had a very romantic appeal to them. Think Jane Austen novels. The art reflected this nature by having flattering portraits of the well-to-do with landscapes that were more natural, and those landscapes would sometimes take up the majority of the painting. Thomas Gainsborough very much liked the style of another popular artist that came before him, Antony van Dyck. So he would dress subjects and pose them in reminiscent ways of Van Dyck's work, and the Blue Boy very much reflects that and became popular for that reason. Gainsborough had a quicker way of painting, which would make some of the paintings a bit transparent, even revealing pencil strokes underneath. He claimed to create portraits in about an hour, according to David Brenneman. The Blue Boy's namesake is a mystery. It's not known who the boy in the painting is, but there are some ideas. Susan Slowman has pointed out how it could be a teenage boy from the Buttle family who were very close to the Gainsboroughs. The family eventually even owned the painting in the early 1800s. That would also all fit under another English genre at the time, fancy pictures. These pieces of art were conceived to be done within families and with close friends. The other possible poser is Gainsborough DuPont, a boy that was like an adoptive son of the Gainsboroughs. A different portrait from the shoulders up of DuPont shows similar colors and dress as the Blue Boy painting. There are some similarities in the face, though the DuPont portrait is older. The inspiration for painting also comes from challenging conventions of some of Gainsborough's contemporaries. Artists were saying that blue is not a good prominent color to have on a person in a painting. They claimed it would be hard to have a full painting with that as a primary color scheme, and Gainsborough showed otherwise. The Blue Boy was eventually purchased by the Huntingtons and is now hanging at the Huntington Library in San Marino, California. Recently there, they have done an X-ray study of the painting and found out that the subject was originally going to be an adult man. There is also a small dog by the feet of the man, or boy, or whatever. There was some reason for changing the age of the person and even the face of the person, which adds to the mystery of who it really is. So back to the Kermit portrait. It is a little interesting to pick Kermit for the pose. Robin, his nephew, would make more sense since he is a younger Muppet. But this painting is life-sized, and the picture in the calendar even reflects that, and so it would make sense to have somebody a little bit taller and more full of a figure. It is interesting that about the same time as the calendar, there is a Muppet Babies episode where Gonzo was seen in the pose as well. That would make sense too with the age of the poser because they are all, well, babies. So they're at least a little bit closer to the age of the Blue Boy, and Gonzo is even fully blue, which helps make it the Blue Boy in that cartoon. It is very fun to have Kermit be the Green Boy nonetheless, and a great homage to this famous painting. They not only got the pose right, but did great at having the darkened background with very quick brush strokes there too. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to find out more about the art history around you. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment too.